The city sleeps beneath a blanket of violetness. Headlights trace long memories across the empty glass. A low frequency is humming softly inside my chest. Just letting the cool night air breathe for me. Street lamps blur into ribbons of gold as the temperature drops and the pavement grows cold. I am drifting through canyons of concrete and glass, watching the shadows of yesterday pass. Your voice is a whisper caught up in the breeze, shaking the leaves of the silhouette trees. I dial the rhythm down deep in my soul, giving the midnight complete sweet control. The skyline is waking with electric sparks, lighting the corners inside of the dark. A sudden rush pulls the gravity away, leaving behind all the noise of the day. We are riding the pulse of a velvet night, losing ourselves in the ultraviolet light. Heartbeats sing to the rhythm of the street, where the ocean of stars and the atmosphere meet. We are riding the pulse of a velvet night. Everything heavy suddenly feels like no destination, nowhere else to be. Just a deep house groove and this midnight sea. Dashboard glows with an emerald hue, painting the silence I'm sharing with you. We trace the geometry drawn in the sky, watching the satellites silently fly. The world is asleep, but we are awake, riding the ripples the basslines make. Windows are down as we cut through the chill. Time slows around us, so quiet and still. The skyline is waking with electric sparks, lighting the corners inside of the dark. A sudden rush pulls the gravity away, leaving behind all the noise of the day. We are riding the pulse of a velvet night, losing ourselves in the ultraviolet light. Heartbeats sing to the rhythm of the street, where the ocean of stars and the atmosphere meet. We are riding the pulse of a velvet night. Everything heavy suddenly feels like no destination, nowhere else to be. Just a deep house groove and this midnight sea. Drifting to the echo, drifting to the sound. Let our feet lift softly off the ground. In the spaces between the hi-hats and the bass, we have finally found our hiding place. Wash away the worries, dissolve into the air. Nothing else matters when we are floating there. We are riding the pulse of a velvet night, losing ourselves in the ultraviolet light. Heartbeats sing to the rhythm of the street, where the ocean of stars and the atmosphere meet. We are riding the pulse of a velvet night. Everything heavy suddenly feels like steady crawl. Oh, welcome to the velvet hour. The city sleeps, but we are waking up. Shadows stretch across the empty room. I pour a little silence in my cup, waiting for the bass to break the gloom. Headlights paint a rhythm on the wall, golden ribbons dancing in the dark. I am leaning close to hear you call. A solitary whisper is the spark. Colors blurring as we start to drift, caught inside the gravity we shift. I can feel the temperature rise, looking at the secrets in your eyes. We are sinking in the velvet hour. Let the heavy waves wash over me, surrendering to the midnight power, floating on a deep and endless sea. We are sinking in the velvet hour. Lose yourself inside the slow delay, blooming like a solitary flower. Dance until the darkness fades away. Footsteps echo on the lonely street, but in here the world is made of sound, moving to the tempo of our heartbeat. Our feet are barely touching on the ground. Colored souls are wrapping around my skin, drawing constellations in the air. I do not know where my thoughts begin. Suddenly there is magic everywhere. Colors blurring as we start to drift, caught inside the gravity we shift. I can feel the temperature rise, looking at the secrets in your eyes. We are sinking in the velvet hour. Let the heavy waves wash over me, surrendering to the midnight power, floating on a deep and endless sea. We are sinking in the velvet hour. Lose yourself inside the slow delay, blooming like a solitary flower. Dance until the darkness fades away. Suspended in a breath of violet light, the melody is rushing through my veins. We leave the heavy world behind tonight. Only this hypnotic pulse lanes, higher than the clouds above the gray. Watch the physical dissolve away. We are sinking in the velvet hour. Let the heavy waves wash over me, surrendering to the midnight power, floating on a deep Drifting through the static of the midnight hour, a distant rhythm pulling at the edges of my mind. Subwoofers humming like a heartbeat in the floor. I close my eyes and leave the heavy world behind. The city lights are bleeding through the rainy glass, a watercolor painting of a world asleep. I watch the glowing headlights as the taxis pass, and dive into a frequency so warm and deep. There is a sanctuary hidden in the bass, a quiet architecture built of synthesized sound. I lose the memories that I do not wanna trace, until my floating feet forget the solid ground. The shadows open up to let the color in, a slow crescendo rising from the velvet floor. I feel the electricity against my skin. I am a spirit to the person I was before, caught inside the echoes in the velvet night, swimming through the currents of a neon sea. Everything is heavy but my soul is light. A demon is the only thing controlling me, caught inside the echoes in the velvet night, surrendering my spirit to the endless groove, blazing in the glow of ultraviolet light. I do not have to think, I only have to move. The kick drum fades away into a quiet hum. Electric piano chords are gliding through the air. I let the soothier isolation overcome the tangled up illusions of my own despair. We are just whispers in an empty corridor, but in this atmosphere we are a golden spark. I'm not afraid of the silence anymore. I found a glowing constellation in the door. The shadows open up to let the color in, a slow crescendo rising from the velvet floor. I feel the electricity against my skin. I am a stranger to the person I was before, caught inside the echoes in the velvet night, swimming through the currents of a neon sea. Everything is heavy but my soul is light. The rhythm is the only thing controlling me, caught inside the echoes in the velvet night, surrendering my spirit to the endless groove, blazing in the glow of ultraviolet light. I do not have to think, I only have to move. Synthesizers elevate the atmosphere, a syncopated bassline washes over my chest. The smoke begins to rise and suddenly it is clear. This hypnotic sanctuary is where I rest. The snare is building up the tension in the room, the sudden rush of magic bursting from the gloom, caught inside the echoes in the velvet night, swimming through the currents of a neon sea. Everything is heavy but my soul is light. The rhythm is the only thing controlling me, caught inside the echoes in the velvet night, surrendering my spirit to the endless groove, lost inside the magic of the flashing light. Forever in this moment I am free to move. The beat dissolves into the fading atmosphere, a gentle repetition slipping out of sight. The whispers are the only thing I still can hear, just echoes fading softly in the velvet floor. The city sleeps, Hail the daylight, let the shadows bleed. We are drifting on a midnight velvet sea. Close your eyes, just follow me. Streetlights blur into golden lines across the glass. Watching all the tired faces slowly fading past. I can feel the heavy air finally starting to clear. There is nothing but the frequency that we can hear. The bass is humming beneath the soles of my shoes, washing away the static and the evening blues. Every heartbeat aligns with the muted kick drum. This is the sanctuary where the night becomes numb. The pressure drops as we cross the borderline. We leave the chaos of the waking world behind. Just let the tempo take control of your mind. A hypnotic sanctuary by design. Sink into the midnight veil, let it pull you under. Wrapped inside the warmth of a silent thunder, floating through the dark on an electric wave. This is the quiet kind of freedom that we sink into the midnight veil. Lose your sense of time, let the melody and memory slowly intertwine. We are shadows moving softly through the chill, where the rhythm never stops and time stands still. Headlights cut through the mist of the avenue, painting the pavement in a quiet shade of blue. The electric piano echoes through the empty street, synchronized with every breath and every single beat. I let my shoulders drop and release the heavy weight, surrender into the magic of this altered state. We are ghosts in the machine, running on the breeze, finding all our comfort in these lower frequencies. The pressure drops as we cross the borderline. We leave the chaos of the waking world behind. Just let the tempo take control of your mind. A hypnotic sanctuary by design. Sink into the midnight flicker in the silver rain, watching the colors down the avenue. I leave behind the daytime and the pain, and wrap myself inside the midnight blue. The city sleeps, but I am wide awake, watching the headlights paint the glass with gold. There is a quiet rhythm I can take, a secret story waiting to be told. Shadows are shifting as the tempo calls, hearing the whisper of the empty halls. The tension rises in the atmosphere, everything heavy suddenly is clear. We are falling to the velvet night, losing our edges in the neon light. Follow the bassline to the other side, letting the frequencies become our guide. We are falling to the velvet night, losing our edges in the neon light. Follow the bassline to the other side, letting the frequencies become our guide. The air is humming with a static spark, a soft vibration running through my skin. We trace the constellations in the dark, and let the motion of the trance begin. The echoes whisper secrets from the past, but all that matters is the present tense. We found a momentary peace at last, caught in the middle of a sweet suspense. Shadows are shifting as the tempo calls, hearing the whisper of the empty halls. The tension rises in the atmosphere, everything heavy suddenly is clear. We are falling into the velvet night, losing our edges in the neon light. Follow the bassline to the other side, letting the frequencies become our guide. We are falling into the velvet night, losing our edges in the neon light. Follow the bassline to the other side, letting the frequencies become our guide. Gravity drops away, we start to float, hanging in orbit on a single note. The silent shadow city breathes out slowly. Shadows stretch across the glass. A deep pulse beneath the pavement. We are floating in the dark. Streetlights bleed into a golden haze, painting silhouettes in empty space. The velvet sky is heavy, soft and deep, while the rest of the world has gone to sleep. I can feel the hum inside my chest, a gentle rhythm putting thoughts to rest. Every passing car is just a ghost, drifting down the moonlit coast. Close your eyes and let the colors run. We are hiding from the morning sun. Time is just a circle in the air, washing away every heavy care. We are drifting on the midnight tide, where the secret of the city hides. Let the frequencies wash over you in this ocean of electric blue. We are drifting on the midnight tide, with the bassline as our only guide. Falling to the tempo, lose control. Let the midnight rhythm heal your soul. Neon signs reflecting shallow rain, washing over every kind of pain. Footsteps echoing down empty streets, matching the cadence of our heartbeats. Nothing matters but the here and now. We will make it through the dark somehow. A whisper catches on the chilling breeze, moving softly through the slumbering trees. Close your eyes and let the colors run. We are hiding from the morning sun. Time is just a circle in the air, washing away every heavy care. We are drifting on the midnight tide, where the secret of the city hides. Let the frequencies wash over you in this ocean of electric blue. We are drifting on the midnight tide, with the bassline as our only guide. Falling to the tempo, lose control. Let the midnight rhythm heal your soul. Weightless in the ambient glow, nowhere left for us to go. Suspend the stars inside the room and chase away the quiet gloom. The melody begins to rise, reflecting endless in your eyes. We are drifting on the midnight tide, where the secret of the city hides. Let the frequencies wash over you in this ocean of electric blue. We are drifting on the midnight tide, with the bassline as our only guide. Falling to the tempo, lose control. Let the midnight rhythm heal your soul. The rhythm slowly fades away to dust. In the velvet darkness we will trust, lingering inside the silent deep, letting the city pull us into sleep. Drifting through the static of the night, whispers catching on the edge of the wind. close my eyes and let the colors bleed. We are weightless now. The city falls asleep below my feet. A quiet rhythm hums beneath the street. I trace the silver shadows on the wall and wait to hear the midnight frequency call. Your silhouette is dancing in the dark, a sudden spark to light the heavy part. We leave the heavy gravity behind, a secret sanctuary we can find. The temperature is rising in the air, electric currents run through my hair. I feel the bass begin to shake the floor. I've never felt a rush like this before. Take me higher to the velvet skyline, where the neon and the starlight intertwine. We are floating in the middle of the deep. Promises that only dreamers ever keep. Wash away the shadows of the turning world. Watch the paradise of midnight be unfurled. Take me higher to the velvet skyline. Lose yourself inside this beating heart of mine. Look of smoke against the window pane. We wash our spirits in the astral rain. The ticking of the clock begins to fade inside the shelter that the music made. I catch the echo of your steady breath, a beautiful defiance over death. The rhythm is an ocean we can swim whenever all the city lights grow dim. The temperature is rising in the air, electric currents run through my hair. I feel the bass begin to shake the floor. I've never felt a rush like this before. Take me higher to the velvet skyline, where the neon and the starlight intertwine. We are floating in the middle of the deep. Promises that only dreamers ever keep. Wash away the shadows of the turning world. Watch the paradise of midnight be unfurled. Take me higher to the velvet skyline. Lose yourself inside this beating heart of mine. We are flown, we are flown, we are free. Just a ripple on the surface of the sea. Let the melody break open every door. I am yours and you are mine forevermore. Hold my hand until the morning breaks the spell. In this beautiful illusion we dwell. Take me higher to the velvet skyline, where the neon and the starlight intertwine. The steady pulse goes on and on, weightless in the quiet blue. I am dreaming here with you.
Crashing sea, setting our spirits completely free. We are riding on a tide of gold. All the stories of the sun are told. Let the music wash away the cold. We are riding
Just close your eyes and let the feeling stay. Riding on a tide of gold, we fade away. Static on the vinyl, a distant humming wire. The city breathes out slow, and I'm on fire. I close my eyes and let the frequencies align. Caught inside the rhythm, stepping out of time. The velvet curtains drawn against the silver glass, watching headlights bleed and blur as taxis pass. There is a heavy hum vibrating through the floor, like a secret heartbeat hidden behind the door. I pour a glass of nothing, watch the shadows play. Let the inner love warm melt the cold away. A solitary silhouette against the glowing screen, lost inside the spaces of the spaces in between. The filters open wide, wide beyond a breeze, suspended in the air. There is nothing underneath. A whisper in the static calls my spirit out, washing away the edges, drowning out the doubt. We are drifting on the deep house waves tonight, bathing in the glow of the artificial light. Let the steady kick drum carry us away, far beyond the borders of the waking day. Lost inside the rhythm, sinking in the deep, somewhere in the valley between the groove and sleep. We are drifting on the deep house waves tonight, nothing but the music and the fading of the light. The sub-bass rolls like thunder in a distant sky, reflected in the neon of a stranger's eye. Footsteps on the pavement synchronize and blend, tracing out a circle that will never end. The smoke hangs heavy in it, the corners of the room, the sanctuary built inside the midnight gloom. Every single snare hit cuts the air like glass. I am just a silent witness, watching moments pass. The filters open wide, the walls begin to breathe, suspended in the air. There is nothing underneath. A whisper in the static trivial declining, reaching for the stars, echoes bouncing back from Jupiter and Mars. The bass drops into nothing, leaving only space. A solitary moment, an empty, perfect place. The hi-hats start to rush, the tension pulls me tight before I fall back down into the velvet night. We are drifting on the deep house waves tonight, bathing in the glow of the artificial light. Let the steady kick drum carry us away, far beyond the borders of the waking day. Lost inside the rhythm, sinking in the deep, somewhere in the valley between the groove and sleep. We are drifting on the deep house waves tonight, nothing but the music and the feeling at night. The kick drum slowly fades into the quiet dusk, leaving only echoes of a love that's all in trust. The tape delay is spinning out a final gentle sigh. Good night to the neon, good night to the sky.